Yes. So yesterday we have discussed about the events, right? So then we discussed about the farm events and mouse events. So the next one is the keyboard events we have pending. Okay. So in the keyboard JS keyboard events are related to keyboard keys. These events get triggered when any key is pressed or released. Okay, so we have three events for keyboard. So one is on key down. Okay, on key down, on key press, and on key up. Okay, on key down and on key press. So both are looking same, but we have a some minor difference. Okay, so on key down events occurs when user press down a key on the keyboard. When user press a key on the keyboard, so the on key down event handlers is used to handle this event. Okay, so if you want to work with keyboard event, so what we have to do? So we can do with only forms because of we are entering the data. So basically, so whenever you want to press a key, so there is no other alternative. So we have to use the form. Through forms only, so we can do these events. So otherwise we can manage with the mouse control. Otherwise we can manage with the mouse control. Okay. So these events also we can use in the forms. Okay. So then first one is the key down. Key down. So key down event will occur when we press any key in the keyboard. Okay, so you can see now. So the next one is the on key up. On key up means, so when we release the key, when we release a key, so after pressing a key, so we can release that key, right? So when we release that key, so then on key up event triggers. So the next one is on key press. Okay, on key press event occurs when user press a key on the keyboard that has character value associated with character value associated with. So it will not support the special keys. So we are having the control shift alt escape arrows, so etc. Whatever we are having the special character, so for those characters on key press will not work. on key press will on key press will work only so when the key is having any character or value, so then only, so on key press event will work. Okay, so these three are the events we are having. So while using the keyboard, so first one is on key down, second one is on key up, third one is on key press. Okay, so we'll see now. New file. So js23.html. Okay, so then dark type, so then html, so then head, head, so then after that title, so js keyboard events. Okay, so then after that body, then inside body, so we have to create a input field, right? So h2, so js keyboard events. So what are those? Key up, key press, and key down, so then key up. So these are the events we are having, right? So the next one, so we have to create a input field. Input type equal to x. Okay, so then name equal to name. So then id equal to id equal to key events, key events. So this is my id, key events. So then place folder. So enter any value, any value. So then input close. WhatsApp. So then after that we need a button, right? So not required for this one. So then script we have to create a script. So then document dot write, document dot write. So then we can call a function my function key, key up event, key down, right? Key down event. So then document dot uh, document dot get element by id. So then result dot inner html equal to key down event call. Okay, so the next one, so here we have to call this function, right? So then on key down. So then we have to call this here. Okay, so then another input is another input we are calling, so email. So then key event. So we have to differentiate the IDs. So ID must be unique key. So key press. So then placeholder enter value. So then key press event. Okay, we are creating this function. So then key press event. So then here document dot document dot get element by ID. So then result dot inner html equal to key dash event call, right? So the next one is function key key up event. So then document dot write document dot write. So then sorry, document dot get element by id, get element by id. So then result dot inner html equal to key up or key release event call. Okay, so then we have to create another input. Then one one. So then key up or key press key up key up event, enter any value key up event you have to call. Okay, so then now you can see html.js, that is our file name. 23.html. Okay, so here we are having, so we have to create a one more div element here, div h2, h2. So then id equal to result. Okay, id equal to a result. See now here, so when we click on any event, so this one is, so this one is, where is this placeholder? So what is this one? Key down event, key down event. So this is the key press, key press. Okay. So then this is the key up, key up. Okay. So now you can see. So I said the difference between the key press and key down. Key down, key down will work for any key. Key press will work only what which key is having value. So it will not work for control, alt and function windows or shift, caps lock, tab. So that type of case it won't work. Key down, key press event won't work. Now you can see, so this is the key down event. So that means if we can press any key, it will work. Now, okay, sorry. So when you press anything, okay, so then so it will call. So then this one key press. So I'm clicking on the caps lock. Okay, I'm clicking on the caps lock. So then so yeah, okay. So then when we release, so you see here, so happen. What happened for all the events? It will call only key down on key, on key press. So this one on key up, on key up equal to, okay, now we can see. Okay, so now here, so I'm pressing it. Whenever I am releasing that key, then only it will trigger. See now, so I'm keep on pressing, so it won't call. So whenever I am releasing, then only it will call that event. This one key press, now I am clicking on caps lock, it won't call. Key press, it won't call. Okay, so whenever I am clicking on A or 1, 2, 3, so that type of thing only key press event is called. Okay, so then key down. So if you can click on caps lock, it will call. So anything, if you can click on any shift also, it will work. Okay, so these are the three events we are having when we use the keyboard. Okay, so this is key down, key press, and key up. Three events we are having. Okay, clear? So the next one is after keyboard event. So then here we already discussed about the form events, right? So form event. So we are having the focus event on focus. So then on blur, on click, on click, on submit. So these four events. So we can familiarly using in the forms. Okay, to validate, to validate, validate forms. Okay, so the next one is statements, statements. Okay, so in javascript, not only javascript, in any technology we are having two type of statements. So what are those? So if and while. So just Sorry. Okay, so in any technology, either JavaScript, either Java, or any .NET or PHP, we are having two type of conditional statements we are having. So one is if and switch statement. If and switch statement. Of course, in if we are having other two conditions also we can check. So basically in any technology we are having two type of statements. One is if statement, another one is switch statement. Okay, so coming to if statements, when we can use, whenever we are checking with the conditional conditions, whenever we are checking the conditions, then at that time we can use these statements. You can use these statements. So using if, so in the JavaScript, if statement is used to execute the specific block of code if the given condition is satisfied or if the given condition is true. Okay, so in JavaScript, if statement is used to execute certain block of code or specific block of code within the given condition is true. Within the given condition is true. Only if condition evaluates true, so then the defined block of code will execute. Otherwise, it won't execute. It will come out from that statement. Okay. So in the if statement, we are having first one is the if statement, if else statement, if else if statement, and else statement. Okay, so if statement, if else statement, and if else if statement, if else if statement, or else statement. Okay, so then now we can see, so 24.html. Okay, so then drop the type, so then html, then head, title, conditional statements. So the next one is body, h2, if condition, example. Script. So then we are defining let a equal to 10. Okay, so then let b equal to 20. Okay, so then if if so we have to check the conditions. What are the conditions we are having? So first one is the double equal to, second one is the triple equal to, after that not equal to, not double equal to, less than, greater than, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to. These are the conditions, we can check it, right? So then now, so to combine the multiple statement, so we to combine the multiple conditions, we can use the logical operators. What are those? So and symbol, or symbol, and not symbols. So these are the logical operators we are having, right? So first one, so if a is a is less than or equal to, less than or equal to b, so then, so we can execute this code. Okay, so document dot get element by id. So then a result we are appending to the DOM element. So then inner html equal to a is a is less than b. Okay, so then here So we can add the dynamic a means a, then less than, then close b. Okay. So now we can see. So we can print the values. Okay. Now see 24.pm. JS24.html. Okay. So if condition what happens? You can try, right? So then so div or h3 h3. So then id equal to result. So then so if you want to, you don't know what is a and what is b, what is happening. So then if you want to print this one, then you can print console dot log. So then a and a and b. Uh, console dot log a value is a and and b value is then plus b. Now you can b 10 is less than 20. Here a value is 10 and b value is 20. Okay, right. So then next, so first suppose so same both are having same numbers. Okay, here I am using the less than here I am using. So then I didn't get anything because of, so this condition is not satisfied. So a is not less than b. So that's why it is come out from this one. So at that time, so we can write the else condition, else condition. Okay, same thing I am placing here. So if a is not less than b. Okay, a is not less than b. If condition is not satisfied, if condition is not true, so then it is going to the, it is come out from the if loop, if condition, or it is if you are having any else condition, default else condition, then it will work. Okay, so then now you can see 10 is not less than 10. Okay, so for suppose here, so if you want to use the multiple conditions, then you can use like this. A is A is less than or equal to B. So then what we will get here also, we will go to else. Here also it will go to the else, because of here we are using the and operator. So either left side and right side both must be true, otherwise it returns the else statement. Okay, and is either left side and right side both the condition must be satisfied. So if both the condition is satisfied, then so it will go into the else condition. So then next one, so we can use the R condition also here. So then, this one is true. A is less than B. A is less than B. This is false. So but this one is true. A is less than or equal to here 10 equal to 10. Alright. So this one is true. So then it will execute this one. A is less than or equal to equal to. Okay. Now you can see. Okay, so this way we can write the if statement, if statement. Okay, or so if you want to stop this here and also here, else if we can use the condition here. Okay, else if, so then inside a is a is less than or equal to b, a is less than or equal to b, so then you can execute this statement here. So else if also we can continue, or otherwise, so we can return to default condition. Okay, here a is less than or equal to, here a is less than, a is less than. Okay, now you can see, so it will work, else if only work. Okay, so for suppose, so if you are having this one is 20, so when first statement, now you can see a is less than or equal to b, then first statement is true, so then it will execute. After execution of this one, it won't work, it won't look this statement. Only if any statement is true, then it will come out from that statement, it will come out from that statement. Now you can see, so now first statement is true, then it will come out from statement. So if first statement is not true, if first statement is not true, so then now my b value is 5. If first statement is not true, then it is coming to the second statement, then if second statement is not satisfied, then it is coming to the third statement. Okay, so this way, so these conditions will work. So 10 is not less than 5. Okay, so then now it is working this one, right? So this way we can write the if statements. Okay, so this way we can write the if statements. So the next conditional statement is if else. So we already written this one. So the next one, switch statement. Okay, so the switch case statement is an alternative to the if else and if else statement. Okay, it tests the variable or expression for a series of values which will be defined a different cases, which will be defined a different cases. Okay, for each case proper block of for each case proper block of code will execute. For each case, the proper block of code will define, and if the variable value matches some cases, then the block of code execute. After that, it will it will exit from that loop. It will exit from that switch statement. Okay. So now we can see it here. So we can see it here. So we are taking, this is, here is the example. Here we are finding a date, we are finding a JavaScript date. So then after that we are getting the date from that, a day from that date. If the day is, if the day is equal to today's number, so then we can execute that one. Otherwise, so it will execute the default statement. In switch, so compulsory we have to write one default statement. In switch, compulsory we have to write one default statement. Okay, so then now we can see this one. Same thing. So then, so why it is alternative to the if statement? So js25.html, so conditional statement. So here switch. Okay, now now we are getting the now we are getting the so then let let day equal to date equal to date equal to, so we can define anything. Okay, so my date equal to new of date, so we can define the date object. We are created date object. So in this date object, in this date function, this is a function, date is a function. In this function having lot of sub methods in this. Okay. So if you can print this one, if you can print this one, document dot get element by id. So then a result dot inner html equal to my date. Okay. So then if we can print this one 25.html, so we will get the JavaScript date format. Okay. So here it is. Tuesday, December 13, 2022, 20:34 and 19 GMT plus 5:30. It's a Indian Standard Time. It's a Indian Standard Time zone. Okay. So this is the JavaScript default date format. Okay. So first, suppose I want to get the today's day number. Let day equal to my date dot get day. It's a function get day. Okay. So then now you can see. So now we are printing this day. So we will get the number. Okay. So mostly two or one. Two. Okay. Two we are getting. Clear. So then you can see. So for this one we can write. So switch. Okay. So day. So we are passing it. So then the first one is the default. Either default or cases we can write anything. Default. So then colon. Okay. Then colon document dot get element by id, get element by id, then a result dot inner html equal to day. Okay. Day is not valid. Okay. So then otherwise we can write the so what is the so for each and every switch cases, for each and every switch cases, we have to write the break. We have to write the break. Break. Okay. So the next case. So then, so if today is zero, if today is zero, so then what happens?